Hello, juice friends. Today is day 31, and I stepped on a scale this morning, and I am at 321.4, so I'm right on the verge of the teens. Point four away from officially being at 40 pounds gone, but I'll still count it. Sorry I didn't do a video yesterday. I got a lot of time to catch you guys up on. The night of my 29th day, which was Thursday, a couple buddies of mine got together and we hung out and congratulations all around for reaching my 30 days and all. We were hanging at a bar, which is McTeague's. This is pretty much my local favorite bar here in SF, and yeah, I didn't drink. I didn't do, I didn't do any alcohol. Um, I didn't, I didn't eat anything. I didn't break my diet at all. So that was good. It was everybody was drinking. It was, it's always kind of tough to be around that, but I did all right. I didn't crack, and it didn't affect me that much. But it was just nice to get that support. To have a couple people around me that were really proud of me for how much I had accomplished so far, and yeah, so that was good, and getting on the scale this morning for the first time in a couple days, that was good too, to see that number down. The 20s kind of haunted me because around the mid 20s it was just plateau city, I guess. There were days when I was 324, I believe, and 325, and things like that. So yeah. But that was nice. It was a nice celebration. I was out late though. I was out till like midnight and ended up walking home. I've been walking the hill on California a lot now, and it's no problem. I mean, that night was great because I I just walked right through it. I mean, it's like 6 blocks all uphill, and I just turboed through it without even resting, without even stopping. Um, so I was sweating quite a bit, but I pushed through it, and that was a good feeling to do that all at once. Get to the top of Jones and kind of breathe a sigh of relief, and then just walked a couple more blocks downhill back to my house. Um, so that was pretty awesome. It's I'm starting to feel a lot different. My body is starting to feel a lot different, and I'm making progress every day. So that's awesome. It's a really good feeling, and yeah, sorry I didn't do a video yesterday. It was Friday. I was busy, and it just kind of escaped me until like really late. And then at that point, I was like, I'll just do it in the morning, next morning. But then I didn't realize I was going to wake up Saturday morning and be like, why am I getting up? And then just roll over and go right back to sleep, as I did for a little while. So, yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. It's a loud cable car going by. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else really to talk about. Making progress, doing big things, doing great things. My dad sent me a care package of clothes recently with a bunch of new undershirts, and that's pretty much why you've been seeing me wear white shirts like every day in these videos. And why is my IM on? It's the weekend. I don't want that on. So my dad sent me a care package of stuff. It's pretty much why, again, you've been seeing me wear white shirts like every video. It's because I have some actual decent ones. All my old ones are really gross, and I just pretty much throw them away. But point is that he sent me new belts too, because I've been rocking this canvas belt, one of those locking, canvas belts for probably 5, 6 years now. I mean, I've had it for years before I even moved out here. So. And That was over 2 years ago. So it was pretty much done. It's pretty much garbage. But he sent me a pair of new belts. One of them I really like. It's this really thick, sturdy leather belt. But not even a week after he sent it, I already had to put a notch in it, and now I have 2 notches that I had to put in it. So that's good. It's a good feeling. My waist is definitely shrinking. That's quantifiable evidence of that happening, which is great. I haven't really noticed my pants fitting looser or anything like that because all my pants are pretty much loose. I don't wear like tight jeans or anything like that. I usually wear pretty baggy jeans. Um, so that's been interesting. But the shirts too. I mean, a lot of shirts have fit me that haven't fit me before. I actually came out here with clothes originally because I thought, I'm going to move out here. I'm going to move to a really really health conscious city, and I'm going to do great things. I'm going to lose weight, and I thought that, when I first came out here, and I actually did lose a little bit of weight, but not that much weight. Just getting rid of the car, having to walk places, and drinking more water, just being in a city, just that change of environment caused me to lose a little bit of weight when I moved here in 2010. Uh, but I brought a lot of clothes with me, expecting big changes. But of course, I didn't change, not until now. But now, yeah, those clothes are fit me, so that's pretty awesome. Like smaller T-shirts and things like that I brought. Clothes I haven't worn since high school. I mentioned, I have this really old Legend of Zelda shirt because I'm a nerd, and it fits now, which is just amazing. That's just so crazy to me. I think my stomach is where I've noticed like all of the weight go away. People have said they've noticed stuff about my face, and that's great. I appreciate it. I'm happy that's something they say and apparently notice. But for me, it's just been all the gut. Like my gut just seems to flatter. It seems to protrude outward less, um, and it just seems to kind of go more down in a straight line now. Kind of sag, fatty, straight down. So that's good. And I've noticed even just sitting on the couch, like you know, um, I kind of look down and it's smaller. So that's awesome, and I feel great. And I feel great that the weight loss is picking up again, and it keeps me on the course. So today is day 31, Saturday. Um, all said and done, I'll do 70 days of this. So I'm a couple days away from the halfway point, and then from there on out, it should be easy street. I hope. There are only two, well, actually three, well, two big challenges, I guess, coming up is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Day, I'll be up in Napa at my buddy Sean's house, and I imagine I'll do a video before, well, probably that morning. I don't know if I'm going to go up. I assume I'm going to go up the night before, just because it's easier. And traveling on Thanksgiving Day, mass transit and driving is probably not a good idea in California. Um, but Thanksgiving's going to be rough. I'm going to be around a lot of friends. But Eric's going to bring his juicer over. My buddy Sean's going to get me the stuff to make the peach pie recipe, so I'll probably maybe do a video of that. I don't know. Bring my laptop with me. That's going to be tough. Another thing that's going to be tough is December 9th. My buddy Sean's wife, her side of the family is all Jewish, and there's some kind of Jewish thing they do. I guess maybe it's the start of Hanukkah. I don't know. But I'm going to go to that because they live here in the city, or relatives live in the city, and why not? Get me out of the house. So there's that. But Christmas, as far as I know, I don't think that's going to be an issue because I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be here home alone again this year. Last year was really depressing. I was super sick, so I was just like stuck home. And Dave and Dee came by and brought me like soup and rolls and stuff, and orange juice, and that was really nice of them. But I mean, I was probably as sick as I've ever been in my life. I don't anticipate that's going to happen again this year, but I also don't have anywhere to go. So I'll probably just be home alone playing video games, and I think that'll be okay. That won't be hard, won't be tough. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the hurdles coming up. And then, day after Christmas is when I expect to be done. It's when I expect to be over. Depending on how I feel, I might extend it one more week. I don't know, but at that point, I anticipate I'll probably just be ready to be done all this and ready to close it out. So, three big blips up ahead on the radar that'll be challenging for me, challenging moments. But for the most part, I mean, I surprised the hell out of myself with my resolve, my determination, and all that to just see this through. And it's been crazy. I mean, it's crazy when you're at a bar and your friends are like, "Yeah, you can have one beer. Just have one beer." And it's like, no, no. I know me. I know what I'm doing, and so that's been great. And tough at the same time. But and another thing too is like I'm starting to get the people who know what they're talking about telling me like it's time for me to eat food and I'm doing damage to myself and things like that. And that's just really hilarious because I don't know. Have you seen me? Have you seen the change in my person this whole entire thing has brought forth? Um, I get sluggish. I have my down times too, but for the most part, I'm way more alert. I'm way more positive, way more awake. and less moody, and I get less of those roller coaster of emotions I used to get. So that's really good. It's more of a steady kind of um, what's the word I'm looking for? A steady kind of reliable Dave, as opposed to, any day could set me off in any kind of number of directions. So um, the juicing is just probably one of the biggest life revelations I've ever had. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But anyway, I can go into that for more than 10 minutes, and I've already gone into plenty of other stuff for more than 10 minutes. So day 31. No problem. It's almost halfway over, so I won't have any issues for the rest of the day. I'm pretty sure, and I should see you guys hopefully earlier tomorrow for my day 32 update. But thanks for sticking in with me. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being a numero uno juice fan. It's what I'm going to call you guys from now on, is juice fans. By the way, you're a juice fan. You like juice. You like juice like I like juice. Hopefully. You should try juice because it's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.